Next thing. So last time we submitted here somewhere your program name. LPE, right? Program started with LPE. This is the program we submitted. This is where we stopped earlier. View output. So you can, if you look at here, see, is it recording, guys? Okay. See, in the bottom, you can see there is a symbol here that is done. Correct? Done with warning here. It is not properly generated. Okay, like earlier, if you try to open here, then this one, see, it is generated properly XML tags. Still coming because there are many records here. So in this case, it is done with warning here. So there is a difference between these two files. So this is done properly. There is no warning symbol here. The previous report. Now this is here done with warning. So if you go down here, you can see an error here. The XML page cannot be displayed. Okay. The file is not properly generated. It has some issues here. Correct. So what type of the issue it is usually because of spaces or because of special characters we'll get. So if you go down, there is a space here. In XML tag, there should not be a space. The space will create always problem here. So this type of problem only it will come. So what is the problem with this file here is, if you save this file without seeing that error, go to your Word document, load XML data. This is the file I am loading. It will not allow you. You will get an error message saying like this: missing equal signs between attribute and attribute value. So the problem is with the file. So what you have to do, go to report builder, open an existing report here. Whatever your file is there, right, that you have to open. Okay. This is yesterday's file. Now, straight away you can find over here. See, your report will have so many columns here, so many parameters, and then formula columns, summary columns. We don't know what column it is. So what you need to do here is take this particular column, wherever you got error, this column. This is an XML element, we can say, XML element. Copy this and keep it over here. Straight away you can keep. Now you can see. So this is a placeholder column, like every other column having underscores here, correct? But this column is not having any underscore. That is a problem. So press F4. The XML tag is this. Here, if you use, there is no much use. Definitely you have to use over here. That is underscore. And here also. So this is the solution for this. Check, are there any other columns not having underscores before deploying? You have to observe like this. I think there are no other columns. Okay. Now keep this file. First, you need to connect to database if you are modifying something. Any PLSQL related. If you right now compilation not required. The reason is we are not modifying any PLSQL objects. But still, for safer side, compile it, save, move to server again. Now tell me the server path. If you already registered yesterday, you can easily tell. So first what you need to do, go to parent directory. Then after that, you can use your application server, Oracle, Vision, your file system, EBS. Then after that, where I should go, application directory. Then after that, these are all the modules. So we can say tops, then reports, US, and we can keep the file here. Okay. Your file is here somewhere. This is a file name. Now you will not face that particular XML page cannot be displayed error. Again, you have to submit and you need to wait for a few seconds. Somewhere you can check. This one. Same parameters. Yesterday we already submitted. I just use copy to button. So that's about the steps here. Will be able to tell me the steps what we performed yesterday. 1099 payment report customization steps we are talking about. So the first step will be here is find a responsibility where exactly it is attached. Second one here is submit report with some parameters. Correct. Then third one here is download RDF. After downloading, what we did, rename RDF, add some formula columns. Why we need to add some formula columns? Because it has to generate the XML tags. And sixth one is move to server, executable, then concurrent program. And after that, attach to request group and submit from responsibility. We are here right now. Okay. So after submitting, we face some issue. That issue we solved also. It's completed normal. Click on view output. You should see done here with properly. See, there is no error here. If you click on here, minimize, it has to minimize everything. See, it's minimized. So that means hierarchical wise, there is no trouble in this. But in the previous file, if you see, there are already issues. There is no ending tags here. So starting tag is here, this one. So it's not able to minimize also. Correct? That's the issue. Okay. Definitely will face the issues in various reports like this. It's a common issue only. Now, 11th one is what it is. You have to save as .xml file. Go to file, save as. You need to use XSL is different here. That will not use. We have to use XML and .exe also we should not use. 1099. We are passing two parameters. One is supplier, other one is summary. That's it. And the same report, you need to submit it to detail also. Detail combination. Overall 6 times you have to submit this. One time supplier summary, other time supply detail. And third time what you have to do, you have to change the value of income tax region detail, income tax region summary, like that it is. Overall 3 into 2, 6 layouts combinations are there. But I am using, I am telling only two combinations, supplier summary, supplier detail it is. Right now we don't require this. It may take 3-4 minutes time. So instead of that, what we can do, we can proceed further in creating a layout here. Okay. So now go to data, load XML data. This is a XML file we have to load. That is supplier summary. Click on open. So after loading successfully, what you have to do, you should not use all fields here. If you use all fields, your report will be like this. It is not good also. Correct. So usually what we need to display. So it went more than 10 pages. So this is the way we should not design the layout. So I am advising you every time you should not use, there is an option here that is all fields. The problem is like this. Okay. Now what you can do, first observe the standard output here. 1099 payment report output. Yesterday's summary output. So these fields only we are going to take. Okay. So first field supplier name, number, tax ID, income tax type, whatever you are seeing here. Keep as a reference. The same way we need to design the layout. First payment total will take it at last. Go to report builder. It's already there, payment total. Go to layout model. So here is a place. We have this much big layout. So how to identify our layout here is, so outermost frame we have to take here. This outermost frame. This called as a main frame here. This outermost. Press F4. You can see it is income tax region summary combination. This is not our layout. Remove that. Now the second one. F4. Income tax region detail it is. Now third one here is F4. This is the our combination. So we need to check only this particular layout. So how, even though there are 6 layout, how it is getting populated at runtime here is based on a format trigger here. You can see there is a format trigger. Format trigger, how it will fire is based on if condition. If group by is equal to supplier, break method equal summary, then immediately it has to return true. So how to handle layouts here is by using if condition. Those are called as a format triggers. Same if conditions here also we have to use in RTF. Okay. That's why we have generated a parameters and then that XML tags to the parameters. So out of 6 layouts, you have to check only this particular layout. We are going to redesign this in RTF. We are not going to use this particular layout. This is just for reference only. Okay. Now take this payment total first. Press F4. So it is a payment total column. Okay. If you want to identify where is this belongs to, in which frame it is looks congested right here, but it's easy. Click on, there is a option here that is select parent frame. Okay. Then press F4. So it is available in GSS payment. First, what we can do, we'll list out the columns. Okay. So what are the columns we are going to take? We'll list out payment total. I'll copy all the columns. Let's see. Copy everything. So payment total where it is belongs to, that is G. G means group, it is group SS payment. SS means supplier summary. If you want to see GSS payment, now you can easily identify. Just go to data model. Show me where is the GSS payment in it. You observe one by one. Why these many groups is 6 layouts are there. That's why. See, we have to check this summary. In the summary, you can see somewhere here in the summary. One second, one second. Yeah. Just come down. Do you see here or not? Yeah, here only it is. Correct? So this is a GSS payment. So these are all interlinked, okay? GSS payment is a separate group it is. And they made a link by using this data link. So this is a data link it is. Data link you can see somewhere here. Yeah. Can you see data link here? Just column to column it is like this. You have to drag. Okay, I'm just deleting that. So GSS payment in this, what is the column we are taking here is this one, payment total. So you don't need to worry about all this. These are all different purposes. Okay, next column is what it is. Okay, we'll take this supplier number, name, tax ID, tax reporting site. Okay. Supplier number. Tax reporting site. Now you will have to tell me supplier name is belongs to which group. Okay, come here. So where should I go? Go to layout model. The next is our frame. Our frame is this one. For cross verification, what you have to do? Select outermost frame, F4, it's correct. Okay, now see supplier name here, this one, right? So how to identify this belongs to which group? Right click, there is option here, that is where, or else here also one option is there in the menu. Select parent frame, F4. So this is just a main frame it is. Again, you have to click on this plus F4. So it is belongs to G supplier. G supplier where it is if you want to see. Again, same. Go to data model. G supplier is this one. Okay. So this is the way we can easily work. What next? Next, supplier number also same only almost. Tax ID, tax reporting site. Check that. Go to layout model. This tax reporting site, F4. Okay, fourth column. Then again parent frame, F4. That also belongs to G supplier. So in this there are two groups here, GSS payment and G supplier. So here the lowest group is GSS payment. If you want to refer master data from lowest only, we can refer. This is the lowest group. Lowest group. How can I say it's a lowest and highest group is? I'll show you. To know that, there is a click on insert field. You can observe here the hierarchy. There is an XML hierarchy. Okay. Just expand. You can say GSS payment is lowest group and this is the highest group here. Okay. So if you want to refer any master field into a detail field, you have to mention hierarchy here. So first insert the GSS payment, go to insert here, then tables class form wizard. Next. See, there are so many groups here. Yesterday we have seen only single group, but here there are n number of groups. So out of this group, what we need to insert? G at the end you can see. GSS payment it is. Next. So which column? Only one column. Even though there is a tax reporting side, we are not taking that. Next. Next, finish. It is just simply one column, but we have to split this. Click on this split cells. Here also split cells. So this is the last column, right? Take this. E for end of the group it is. If you don't have this end of the group and then starting of the group, we will not be able to display multiple records. For every group, these many records we are displaying. Okay. So starting and it's like a for loop kind of thing it is. Payment total. Now we should display the rest of the fields, right, in the layout. As of now, payment total we have displayed. The next is supplier name, supplier number, tax ID, tax report. So these two I am not taking. This 4, okay. Go to insert here, field. Those belongs to G supplier, right? Vendor name 4. Double click simply, it will be copied automatically. So here also vendor number 4. Then what else? Tax site. We need to keep the titles here. These are all the titles. We are redesigning the layout. We are not following the standard text format. The reason is we have a multiple options here. We can export into multi-language and we can preview output into various other languages. If it is RDF, it is only text format it is. So now if you preview this output, it is not showing output. Okay. Because you inserted a lowest group, but it is not displaying the output. The reason is you are referring the master data. To display the master data, we have to put // here. So how many number of // is based on the hierarchy. First, I will show you the hierarchy. Insert field again. So how many levels above it is from here? You are in the GSS payment, but it is in the various levels above. 1, 2. These two are in the same level it is. We should not take here. Okay. Now observe here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 levels above it is. What you can do? 4 times .. / we have to display. So .. / So that is to refer a master record. That indication it will just go and check one level above. If it is not found, then it will go to another level, then third level, fourth level. If it finds, it will print it like this. Okay, vendor advantage corporate is showing. In the same way, supplier number also. Again, what you have to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. So randomly, I am not putting based on the hierarchy only. I kept the 4 .. /. In the same way, tax reporting side. If you keep only 3, I just kept 2. Let's see. It's not showing because it is 4 levels above. You again observe. Right now, in which group you are in? You are in GSS payment group. And where is the tax reporting side? It is few levels above. You need to count it. 1, 2. So this I am not counting. 3, 4. So 4 levels above it is situated. That's why we are simply referring master record into the detail block. Okay. Then your report is okay. Tax reporting. So we did not keep. So this is a supplier output. Okay. The rest of the fields I'm leaving it to you for assignment. But if you want to fire dynamically, what you have to do, if conditions we have to use. Okay. If conditions you have seen here. Sorry. These are all the conditions. So if you write this, it will not work in the RTF. It will not work here. Conditions, logic may be same, but it will not work here. Return true, false, and all. So what you have to do first, find out the tag for this. For P group by, what is a tag? XML tag. P group by parameter we referred into this particular column, formula column, correct? This is the tag. Okay, CF. Take this like this. And in the same way, break method. Another formula column it is. There should not be a space here. See, there is a space. If you have a space, it will not work. Condition will fail. While copying, there should not be a space here. After is equal to there is a space, that's okay. Still, let's see. If it doesn't work, we'll see. Then return true, not required. Then also not required. Okay. You need to enclose every syntax like this. Okay, if this bracket also remove. This is XML terminology writing. If colon is equal to this also and also not work. Logical operator will not work in RTF. So what you have to do? You just simply close this. And in the same way here also, if question mark, sorry, if colon break method is equal to summary. Instead of angular brackets, instead of this parenthesis, we are using a angular bracket. So this is the way of writing a condition. It is just a if condition simply. So what you observed here between RDF code and RTF code, there we have seen and condition and end if and all, right? But here simply if condition only. If formula column tag is equal to value, and then break method is equal to value. So value formula columns, it will appear over here at the bottom. Go to end. Do you see a value here? Vendor and summary. So by using these values only, we are comparing. Okay. And end if, two if conditions, space. That's it. So this is a summary output here. Just for your understanding, I'm writing this summary layout. And in the same way for detail layout, we are having 6 layouts inside of RT. This is called as a multi layout. So instead of summary, what we need to take here, detail. And these fields are totally different. I am not using. That's it. So this layout design is your duty here. So how to design the layout? You need to go to output here. Go to view. Find here your detail combination. Summary already loaded. Now is this detail one we have to load. View output. Once it is done, then you need to save this file. XML. There's another file, it is detail combination. If you want to test it, you go to detail layout, open. Now, the moment you preview it, it has to find detail layout only, not summary. Based on the input, it will fire. See, somewhere, yeah, namespace prefix. So these type of issues you will get if there is a space. So find out anywhere space is there. There was a space. Then one more. Any other spaces? That is a problem with the XML syntax. It's a case sensitive, right? Anything missed? I think this is the problem. See, correct? This vendor, this is all not required. It seems. Let me see. Let me see. I think this space won't be a problem. Let me see. Yeah. So it is fine, right? If you want to make summary layout, then you have to load the summary. At runtime system will take care, but here we are testing manually because you are a developer, you are testing. Like this summary layout one time we got it, and detail layout other time based on the input file. Just load the file. You need to prepare 6 layouts, guys. Take it as assignment in the company also. You'll have a lot of time, no worries. It's a very big report, right? So layout design is over. So what next step after layout? 12th step, what we did? Create RTF. That is done already. Next, create data definition, correct? Any confusion between data template and data definition? Now next is template, and 15th step here is submit from responsibility. That's it. We'll finish these two. But before that, what we need to do? So we have to take a short name of your concurrent program. This is mandatory. Take this. You need to go to XML here. Data definition. Create data definition. Go to template. Create template. Then what next? Take this RTF. Apply. Okay. So this is how you can finish the data definition and template. Okay. Now final step here is that is submit from your payables responsibility. You please practice all the 3 components today. If you get any doubts, let me know. So once you practice, I'll speed up the things here. There are so many points we need to discuss, guys. See, XML is very important. These are all we have to discuss. Layout issues, page total, subtotal, grand total. All small things only. There are 2 more complicated points are there. After that, the rest of the things we can finish in 2 classes. All the points. They're all there. ఈరోజు నెట్ డ్రాప్ అవ్వలేదు కదా ఏమైంది ఏమన్నా ఎనీ రీజన్ అందరికి వీడియో పెన్ డ్రైవ్లో ఇస్తే పోలే అందరు డౌన్లోడ్ చేయడం ప్లే చేయడం అట్లే ట్రాక్ చేసుకుంటా డ్రాప్ చేసుకుంటా నెట్ తినేస్తున్నారు కదా అది కదా ఎవరి దగ్గర పెన్ డ్రైవ్ ఉందా పెన్ డ్రైవ్ హార్డ్ డిస్క్ పోనీ హార్డ్ డ్రైవ్ కూడా లేదా Meantime, what we can do, we can submit another report with detailed combination. Just change the value, that's it. Tab. Came detail here. So it is in standby. Do you know why? No, we kept incompatibility. Have you seen incompatibility? Go to system administrator. Concurrent program define. This is where you can say incompatibility. Okay. The same program which is incompatible to itself also. Go to payables and see the output. Almost over our explanation. We have a test right today, no? SQL FAQ. Written test. So yesterday, did I send you this file yesterday? PLSQL. These are all very important. You can crack any interview. Almost all the points I covered here. I'm just keeping the file. Yesterday only I prepared. Almost I spent 2 hours. These are all difference between procedure and function. The same way you can answer to the interviewer. Okay, as it is. Types of pragmas, procedure and triggers. Every question answer you can see. State all crispy answers. Okay. So you take time. Maybe we can have a written test on this. Monday, is that okay? Monday. Okay. We have a lot of time, right? 4 days time. Monday we have a written test on this. You need to write on a paper, and I may ask you what is dynamic SQL. See, somewhere some
written test on PLSQL.
Today SQL, Monday PLSQL. SQL I already told. You people are not following in the group whatever I'm saying. Yes, sir. Almost 37 questions are there. All in simple terminology. I typed everything. Okay, how I answer in the interviews, the same way I typed it. You no need to worry. You no need to buy heart also. Read 3-4 times, you can easily understand. Okay, guys. SQL I already sent, it seems. You wanted SQL also now? SQL somewhere you can check. I sent right file this, no? Tests are mandatory, guys. If you write 5 to 10 questions also, I'm happy, but don't skip it. These are all very important questions. How the statement execution will process if you fire. If you say select star from whatever you are firing, right, in the toad, which class will fire first? From class, actually. Everyone will think that select class will fire. No, wrong it is. So like this, you can see, even if I ask you case decode difference, I mentioned here various points here. You need to answer like this only, okay? These are all how I answer in the interviews. Same way I'm typing here. Definitely will be useful, okay? Don't copy again, don't depend on Google and all. Some questions, answers are not there. I'll fill again and I send it the final file, okay? PLSQL, I no need to add anything. I've added everything, okay? SQL, give me some time, maybe today, tomorrow, I'll finalize it. Still taking. Why this much time it will take here is in the report builder, every XML tag is there, right? Every XML tag here, this one, it will go and sit into the placeholder here. This is called as a placeholder. This one is a placeholder. The value it has to be replaced over here. So that's why XML engine will take time. We'll wait for 1 more minute. If not, we'll close the session. Okay. So you are comfortable, right, with the tests? Okay, because I'm giving questions also, right? Paper leakage here. See, go to interview. There is another file I am share. Answers also I'm giving. One day P2P O2C, like that you have to write. See, clearly I'm mentioning what you need to write. If they ask P2P, you need to write all this. Same flow you have to follow. No other. You should not tell other points. In the same way, O2C. If they ask XML by using RDF, these steps are enough. In the same way, data template. When can you write P2P O2C, guys? Based on your approval only. Tomorrow? Tomorrow difficult for us. Saturday, okay? P2P, O2C, XML. 4 questions. P2P cycle is the one, O2C is the one, and then RDA based method, data template based method. Prepare well, okay? So overall 3 tests are there here, correct? It's taking time, guys. You anyway, server you have, right? You can check output after 10 minutes. You check here LPE. What you need to do? Press LPE and percentile control F11. You will see these programs and you check the output here, summary output as well as detailed output. So instead of waiting, I'm closing. In the office, it will not take this much time because servers capacity will be good. Any questions? I'm stopping here. You need to work on 3 things here: XML publisher, report based on RDF, based on data template, and customization. So if you finish all these 3, then you will feel happy the rest of the topics. Okay. Thank you, guys.